baby. Hey, everybody. Car Guy Jake. Good morning. It is January 10th on my Total Recreation series. And this is going to be me recreating myself and sharing it every step of the way with you guys. So today, I want to talk about losses, wins, and I want to talk about planning and execution. So real quick, today I'm going to share with you that I failed again. You know, the whole goal and the purpose of this is to beat it into my brain to make it to where it is absolutely part of my lifestyle rather than a habit or anything like that. It's a complete ritual. It is just 100% on autopilot. This is what I do, okay? Whenever I wake up in the mornings and that alarm clock is telling me I need to go back to sleep, it just doesn't matter. I just automatically take over. It's just on autopilot. It goes. So that being said, the loss this morning was exactly that. You know, got to bed at late last night, like 11:30. You know, didn't get much sleep after that because my daughter came in, and then in between the time for me to get up, and then 3 o'clock rolled around. I was like, man, I gotta give it till 3:30. You know, so I finally got up at 4. You know, and then I had to use the restroom, get dressed, you know, all that stuff. And then next thing you know, I grabbed my phone, you know, and then I got caught up in that, looking for different stuff and trying to, you know, make some moves this morning before I even get going. And then I knew better than that, you know, here it is. So I didn't make it out to my run until 4:45, you know, so I'm like, oh man, my whole time my brain's telling me, Jake, you're 46, you can't do this, you can't keep running every day. You know, you just can't do it. It's not possible. You know, and all this keeps here, and I hear it. And I'm like, no, I did it. Okay, that's the win. That's the W. That's right. I won. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And when I went out there, you know, even after all that negativity in my own brain, and the only one you have to battle is yourself. You battle you all the time. But after all that negativity and everything, I ran the fastest 2 miles that I've run so far. So, you know, because I got mad at myself. I even got mad at myself, and that's right. That's what you've got to do. You've got to get mad. You've got to use that. You've got to get back into that primeval, tribal mentality. So, long story short of it, so that was my loss and my win this morning. Now, I want to talk about the planning versus execution phase, okay? So, one of the biggest excuses I always used when trying to just lay this out was, you know, planning it out to the micronutrients as far as the diet. You know, oh, I'm not going to do the 75 hard because, you know, I don't I don't know what diet to follow, or, you know, this and that and the other. And now I've listened to Sean Pollard and Andy Elliott enough, you know, and through my own years of experience, I'm just eating intuitively, okay? Sometimes people get lost in the plan and then they fail to execute. So that's kind of where I've been a lot. You know, I mean, yeah, I lost a lot of weight when I first started, you know, selling cars and met Andy Elliott, you know, but I really didn't dive into it. This is my next level. I'm trying to get to my next level, guys. And that being said, my diet, my workouts, my everything, you know, I don't have anything structured other than, you know, I'm taking a few things from the 75 hard. I'm taking a few things from Sean, taking a few things from Andy, taking a few things from other people that I've learned from, you know. But the biggest thing is that I have to cater it to me. You can build a plan as you're doing it. You can execute and then build the plan, and then you've got your plan locked in, rock solid, part of my plan. You know, some things that I'm building is like my gratitude. I have to do this, guys. You know, I get into myself, I remember something or someone, and I get to that emotional state. I push that state, I write down that person or whatever it is, and then that's where I get into that state, and I'm so grateful for that, because it's hard to have a bad attitude when you're full of gratitude. All right, so my gratitude is part of that foundation. My running, I'm going to make a part of that foundation, you know, and then my diet, which I'm building that diet as I go to see what works best for me, what works best for the family, what works best for my schedule. So we can be adaptive as you go, all right? And that's what I'm doing, exactly what I'm doing. I'm using no cheating from the 75 hard. So like I went to the grocery store last night because I had to have some more fresh fruit for my shakes. And I bought some chocolate for my wife, chocolate for the kids, but Daddy didn't get no chocolate, all right? So I've got to stick to that. I've got to be rigid with that application, I'll let you guys know if I fail on the eating, which I haven't done so far. It's more or less the getting up, guys. I mean, 3 o'clock's early. But guys, thank you so much for listening, watching. Don't get caught up so much in the planning. Just start executing. Get a good base of ideas of what you're wanting to do, and then execute. The plan builds as you go. Sean Pollard is my brother from another mother. I mean, this guy, I love him. We've been through it all together the past couple of years. And I have watched him become what I want to become. Andy was pretty much already there, and then Andy's continuing to grow. But I watched his transformation, and it's so mind-boggling what you can do as a human being, to go from where you're at to where you're wanting to go. And when you get to where you want to go, continue to have somewhere else you're wanting to go. When I was 270 pounds, I wanted to be 230. When I was 230 pounds, I wanted to be, 195 or 200. I think a good weight for me is 200 pounds. Right now I'm at 212. I think if I bring that down to 200, which I don't have a solid set goal, I'm building that adaptive plan as I go. And whenever I get to, and a number's really not a big thing for me. What I want to be is optimal performance. I want to be able to pull my kids and wife out of a burning building with no problem. If you think about that, now that was something Sean talked to me about. If you think about that, that's my job. It is my kids know. We were having a talk. My 14-year-old daughter and I was talking on the way to taking her to school one morning. And I wanted her to know. I was like, look, do you know without a shadow of a doubt? There's a difference in believing and knowing. If you know something, there is absolute no resolve. That is it. It is a fact. And I asked her, do you know that I love you so much and it is my job to protect you? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. No doubt whatsoever in her mind. You can hear it. You can hear that very confident. And I said, do you know that if we were out on an African safari or whatever, and there was a pride of lions coming against us, against our family, that I would run out and I would take on the entire pride of lions and rip them apart to protect you? Just you. I would do that. And she was like, absolutely. No doubt whatsoever, And I was like, that's kind of an extreme example, I mean, that's probably never going to happen, but I would protect her. She's like, yeah, I know that's an extreme example, but you would do it. Like she's telling me that at that point. That's what I want. I want my family to know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I'm going to be there to protect them and that I love them undyingly. Guys, thank you for tuning in again. Sorry for the little hiccup. My alarm went off and the video stopped. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and please, please, please let me know if this is helping you. Drop me some comments, drop me some likes, and let's talk. If you need anything, let me know. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.